"How pretty it is," said the princess. "How do you do it? Give it to me, and let me see if I can do so well." Aurora had no sooner grasped the spindle. She was overeager, perhaps, or just a little bit clumsy, or maybe the fairy had wanted it so. Then it pierced her hand, and she dropped down in a swoon. The old crone ran to the head of the stairs and called for help. There was no bell rope, and with her voice being weak from age and her turret in the remotest corner of the palace, it was long before anyone heard her in the servants' hall. The servants, too, in the absence of the king and queen, were playing cards and would not be interrupted by anybody until their game was finished. Then they sat down and discussed whose business it was to answer, and this again proved to be an important point, since nobody could remember ever having been summoned by this particular turret, and all were against setting up a precedent, as they called it. In the end, they decided to send up the lowest of the junior page boys. But this page boy had a weakness which he somehow forgot to mention, that of fainting at the sight of blood. So when he reached the attic and fainted, the old woman had to begin screaming all over again.